Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kimmy. If you're new, I'm so excited that you're here. Today I'm sharing a little what I eat in a day. You want to say hi too? Say good morning. Almost every morning we start off with a nourishing smoothie. So we're gonna make one of my favorites for like spring and summer. It is a peach strawberry smoothie. So all of the meals that I will be sharing in this video will be healthy, balanced, nourishing meals. They will contain protein, healthy fiber, and healthy fats. So for our morning smoothie, this is kind of like the base of what I do every morning. I do fruit, I do a seed like chia seeds or hemp seeds, protein powder to make sure that we get in good protein. First I'm gonna add in some ice to like it nice and thick. And then I have some frozen fruit. I always keep frozen fruit on hand for smoothies. I am doing some frozen peaches. Do you want to help with the strawberries? Do you want to put these in? You want to put them in? You want to help me? Thank you. You want to do these ones too? Hold on. Go ahead, put them in. Yay. And then we're going to add strawberries. Alright, and then I'm going to add a couple dates. I am sharing this with Gavin, so if you're making this for just one, just half of this recipe. Yeah. And then I have this peach nectarine coconut yogurt. It has lots of probiotics in it. I got it a couple weeks ago and I still haven't used it. So I'm excited to try it in this smoothie. Add some plain coconut yogurt too. Just so it's nice and creamy. Next is protein powder. I'm just doing a pumpkin seed protein powder. And then I'm gonna add a little hemp seeds and chia seeds. So that way we get in more fiber and they add more protein too. Coconut water. There's our smoothie. Okay, there you go. It's good, huh? All right, I'm gonna make my morning matcha. Pretty plain when it comes to my matcha and my coffees. I don't sweeten them and I don't add any flavors. So I start off with a little water, a teaspoon of matcha, and then I whisk that together. How cute is my cup, by the way? My little bumblebee cup. And then I just pour my matcha right over the ice. And then I do some cashew milk, just a little. That's basically it. Sometimes I'll add like a dash of cinnamon to sweeten it, but you can add like honey or a little maple syrup if you like it a little sweeter, but this is just the way that I personally like it. Just did a workout. We have swim class this morning for Gavin, so we're in a little bit of a rush. I'm making a quick little toast and I'm just doing avocado, sauerkraut, and then I'm gonna throw some cilantro on top with some hemp seeds for a little added protein. I'm 30 weeks pregnant. Crazy. 30 weeks today. Today's Saturday, so I'm 30 weeks. And
Baby.
yeah, with a baby. Basically my eating routine has been like a good, healthy, nourishing, filling smoothie. But then after my morning workout or a walk, I always have toast or like a yogurt bowl, just so I make sure I get in more nutrients, more food, and it holds me over until lunchtime. I have some gluten-free toast. This is the healthiest, cleanest one that I can find. It's from a company called Simple Needs. I will link their website below. If you live in an area where they have a Sprouts, they sell it there in the store. But I've ordered it online off of their website. I don't know if They're worldwide. A little salt to season. I'm gonna do some sauerkraut, hemp seeds. Literally, I throw them on everything. It's just a great way to get in more protein throughout the day. Just a tablespoon is 3 grams of, what the heck? No, we're not gonna spit out our water. A tablespoon of hemp seeds
No.
is 3 grams of protein.
Yeah.
So just sprinkling them on throughout the day can just really add protein, and honestly, they go good on everything from savory bowls to sweet bowls, sweet treats. Like, you can really put them on everything. And then some cilantro. Got it? I'm gonna eat this quick and then we have to leave for swim literally in 3 minutes. So for lunch, I'm gonna make a kale and quinoa salad, and I'm gonna do some roasted chickpeas. So we're going to prep those first. These are the best chickpeas that I've ever made, and I can't stop making them. I love chickpeas I love adding chickpeas to most of my meals, like savory bowls, because they're just a great source of added protein and also a great source of fiber, and they have so many essential vitamins and nutrients. So I'm gonna kind of like marinate them first with some coconut aminos, some nutritional yeast, a little garlic powder, onion powder, and a little pinch of salt, and a little avocado oil. All right, so just mixing that up, and then I'm gonna pour it right into the pan and then put it in the oven for like 20 minutes. And if you're curious about what Gavin eats, he has hummus, bell pepper, sliced cucumber, some apple, and some Simple Mills crackers. These are the organic original crackers. Ready? And for my salad, I already have some sliced cucumber and bell pepper. I just did that while I was slicing Gavin's veggies. And then I'm gonna do some kale. And I'm gonna add that right in. I have some leftover quinoa. I'm just gonna toss all of this in. And then for our dressing, I'm not gonna make a dressing. I'm just going to squeeze some lemon in, drizzle of olive oil, salt. I'm gonna add a scoop of hummus. This is added protein, healthy fats, and also it just gives the dressing like a little creaminess, and it just kind of brings it together. I also want to add cilantro. I almost forgot. But I'm just gonna chop this up. And then I'm just gonna mix it up. So the salad is like so easy and quick to make. The only thing you have to do is have quinoa already prepped and then roast the chickpeas. Meal prep, you can meal prep chickpeas and quinoa, and then just toss them into your salad when you're ready. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle on some pistachios, peas. It's gonna be so good. We have protein from the quinoa and the nuts as well, and the chickpeas. And then we have fiber from all of the veggies, the chickpeas, and quinoa is also high in fiber. And then we have healthy fats from the hummus and the oil and whatnot. But this is a nice, healthy, balanced lunch idea, and you can meal prep it, which is something that I really love. I already started eating it, but it is really good. The chickpeas are amazing. I definitely recommend, if you're not a salad person, to add a warm element to your salad. It makes it like 100 times more enjoyable that way. Even in like the summer, it just makes it more room temperature. You can also do like a hot salad, which is also really good. But I just like adding a warm element like roasted chickpeas, warm quinoa. It just makes it like tastier, and it brings out the flavors in the dressing better. And it just makes it more enjoyable, especially if you're doing something like kale and you're not a big fan. It'll warm it up and just make it really tasty. A little later, we're gonna do a snack. I'm gonna slice up this watermelon. Yeah, this has been a big pregnancy craving, fruit in general, but now that it's about to be like summer, all the summer fruits are like, I'm just craving all of them. So the good one, did you pick out a good one?
Good.
I don't know, sometimes they're hit or miss. Bobby, you picked a good one.
I know, I checked them.
We're back in the same spot. Okay, we're gonna cook dinner. It's a very easy dinner. I have brown rice cooking on the stove already. And then I have this tempeh that I'm gonna cook, and I'm gonna show you how I marinate it. I'm gonna do the whole thing, and then I'll probably have leftovers for tomorrow. And I love tempeh because in one serving, which is a third of this block right here, is 17 grams of protein. And then when you add like brown rice, that also adds extra protein. So this is a good protein source. I cut it into small cubes. And I actually gave Gavin tempeh for the first time. This is his first time trying it last week with this marinade, and he really liked it. He wasn't obsessed with the texture of the tempeh, but he did like the marinade. So it's really easy. Also, we've devoured that watermelon. Okay, so I'm just gonna like coat it in coconut aminos. I'm kind of just eyeballing it. A nutritional yeast. So this is additional protein on top of our protein source. And I'm gonna let it absorb the coconut aminos. But so when it comes to protein and my meals, I like to have a main source of protein, which is usually like tempeh, tofu, quinoa, and then the additional protein. So I try to have like a complete source of protein. Lentils is also another one, but I try to have a complete source of protein and then additional other sources of protein like beans, rice, and so on. Veggies, we're just doing broccoli and squash. I have this beautiful squash that I got at the farmer's market last weekend that I still haven't cooked, so I need to cook that. And we're gonna throw that on there. And then we're gonna do broccoli next to that. Now we're gonna do our seasonings. And I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna drizzle these in some oil. So I'm gonna do some onion powder on here, and then some garlic powder. And then I'm just going to toss this, and then we'll finish up with the tempeh and put that in. And I love doing like sheet pan or tray bakes. I call them tray bakes, but you can call them whatever you want. I love doing these because it's literally so easy and minimal cleanup. I'm putting salt on. That would have been so bad if I forgot the salt. We're gonna finish the marinade. So it did absorb like a lot of the coconut aminos. A little salt, some nutritional yeast. And then just give it a toss, and I'm gonna throw it on the sheet pan and let it cook, probably for like 20 or so minutes. And I set the oven to 450. Here's our bowl. So we have the tempeh, broccoli, zucchini, and brown rice. And then I did a simple tahini sauce with some cilantro. Let's try this. Try and get a little bite of most everything. I'm gonna add a little coconut aminos on top just to add a little extra flavor. Just put Gavin down to bed and took a shower before that, which feels so good. I don't know, like I wasn't in like a mood today, like a bad mood, but I feel like usually after swim class we jump right in the shower, but instead we have like this, we don't have a pool, but we have a like kiddie pool that we set up for the summer. So we went in that right after swim class, and then we never ended up showering. So I feel like I just felt disgusting all day. But anyway, I feel like a different person now that I'm clean. I've done my skincare. I also feel like I have not drank enough water today, like at all. I've been sipping here and there, but I feel like I have not been drinking as much as I should, especially during pregnancy. I've been trying to drink at least 2 of these. Anyway, just filled it up with ice, and then I'm actually going to add in an element. This is the electrolytes that I really like. I probably would have drank more water had I put this in earlier. And I also did ice because that's just just how I like it, and it's like getting so hot here that I'm just like, I need it. I am going to have dessert tonight, which I've talked about before. I am not a big dessert person, but I do like to treat myself, especially like getting towards the end of pregnancy. You know, I just feel like my body's going through a lot. I deserve a little extra something at the end of the day. So my usual snacks are either an orange, that's usually my go-to, especially like right now because I'm craving fruit, and dates with peanut butter, but I like them frozen. I haven't prepped any, and I really like them frozen, so I would have those, but I'm gonna do popcorn. I love doing popcorn once in a while for a dessert, but those are like my 3 go-tos. I love Thrive Market because they have a lot of sprouted nuts, seeds. They have sprouted popcorn, and sprouted things are easier to digest. Before I go, it actually says on the back why sprouting is great. And sprouting breaks through the popcorn kernel's outer layers. This helps unlock vital nutrients inside of the kernel, and now your body can better absorb and digest all the good stuff. So if you want to know, you can also Google why sprouted is better than non-sprouted, but things like nuts and seeds, they're healthy regardless if they're sprouted or not. It's just easier to digest, and you can absorb the nutrients just a little bit better. But anyway, I am going to make this, have it with a little sea salt, and drink my water and just chill out for the rest of the night. And I will see you in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe if you like this one so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you next time.